Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be looking at Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works Abridged by Project Mouthwash. This is Episode 8, Cast Her Away, which I'm pretty sure we all know is a very obvious reference to Stand By Me. Although it could be Shawshank Redemption. Oh crap, it's one of those two, and I'm absolutely certain about that. Yep. Joking aside, yeah, I get it. It's a Castaway reference. Yeah. I don't really know how this is going to play into the actual Abridged. If it will play in, or if it was just a funny little name quip they came up with, which, yeah, no, I'd be fine with that. That said, I know Project Mouthwash is really damn good, and having started catching up on their actual D&D playthroughs, god damn, those are good. If anyone knows where I can maybe find animated copies, I would love to find them just because I want to find them. Seriously, I just finished Idelion Void, and oh god, if you haven't seen that, it's a trip. Yeah. So you guys know the deal. There's a link below to the original video. Hit it up because it's Project Mouthwash. You know they're good. They're really damn good at what they do. And they earn it by being damn good. Also, once you're done with that, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. According to this chart, which I definitely remember to put up, only 25% of the people here are actually subscribed. You should probably fix that because then you'll get notified when this stuff goes up. Also, then you can hit Discord and actually get notified because I'll just give you a straight notification myself. So yeah, do that. Let's get started.
The following is a fan-based parody.
It does sound like Airier.
Blade works and related materials belong to the people on
That
the screen.
doesn't sound
Please
like Airier.
support the
The
official
intonation's
release.
off. Did someone else play Airier now?
Where
I
is
didn't
it?
check the who's playing who.
Where is it?
Huh?
Where is that lesser grail? I wasn't expecting a gold shrine or anything, but
Wasn't that
come
Airier?
on! Oh, sweet lover, I am having the worst day right now. You
Just
don't mind
casual
if I
teleportation
come
up because
for
she
a
can.
bit?
Oh,
You're so sweet.
I forgot about this.
What did I ever do to deserve a servant like you?
Killed hundreds, forced me against my will.
Actually, I don't think she killed that many in this
Friends.
version.
Oh, yes, that's right.
And look how it all paid off.
Get bent.
Oh, honey. If one of us is bent, it's most certainly not me. And frankly, I rather like you this way. But if you'd hurry up and stop resisting my command seals, we could move our relationship along to the next level.
You won't.
Okay, so full disclosure, I actually hadn't watched this much of Unlimited Blade Works because I had seen the previous movie and I was like, it's probably more or less the same, and then I didn't realize the okay. Yeah, I saw a disclaimer on Twitter that Logan put out. You should be aware the opening section was, yeah, to use the technical term, of course. Okay. I think the only thing that's actually YouTube appropriate to say is, so this is what resisting a command seal looks like. Still makes more sense than the previous movie where I was like, okay, I'm yours now. I will do whatever you want. Yeah, I'm exaggerating, but sorry. I just needed a second to. Okay. Yeah. Whew.
Get away with this. Someone will stop you.
I mean, yes.
Lover, come now. By now you must have realized nothing can stop me.
I mean,
There is
you've only
nothing
kind of won.
and no one in this world who stands above me. None are capable of distracting me from reaching deep inside of you and taking your...
Hello, dear. Am I interrupting something?
A little.
Cutie Zucchini! I'm so happy to see you. If I knew you were going to stop by, I'd have cleaned up the place.
I drew.
See, this is. They're keeping her characterization really accurate here. And it's creepy to me because I'm used to Faye Granora's interpretation of her where she's kind of a cinnamon roll. It's like right now, right here, with Kizuki here. She's going cinnamon roll, and I love it because I actually like that depiction, that's the word, of her character. But then there's the other half of her where it's like, she is the Witch of Betrayal still. And she can be creepy as F, and they did that, but just split personality. It's like there's the witch, and then there's Medea. I don't actually know which one's correct to say. I think it's Medea or Medea. I don't actually know. Still, just it's such a Twitch freak out level, what the hell personality shift. And they got it right. They did it. The audio sounds great. Even just the inflection on the voice from going calm, collected, purring, to, hey, oh, sweetie, funny pie. Oh, that. Also, I just want to point out, I hope to never edit a scene like this again. It is specifically cut for half of this. Oh, God. What the other half is going to happen? I mean, the rest of the show is fine. This part right here. They took a scene that was already uncomfortable, and they're just making it more.
Drifted here through corridors of unrest and instinct.
Oh, yeah, he
My
does.
mind's eye gleamed, shattered
The super
vestiges of a consecrated
descriptive
church,
language.
stolen and gutted.
Okay.
Also, Strictly Dancing was on last night, and you didn't show up to watch it.
Oh,
Thought you were either
you
dead
monster.
or won the war.
Did you record it?
Yes, dear.
And did you watch it without me?
No, dear.
Thank God.
So have we won the murder
Relationship goals.
competition yet?
Not yet, honey bunch.
But I did steal Lover and killed the practitioner.
They
Thank
didn't.
God. I hate rules. Where's his body?
Oh, his body?
Where is his corpse, Honey Bunch? Sure.
I love this. I love this. The obvious trope. If you don't have the body, they're not dead. The servant, with all the power from the age of gods, makes the obvious mistake. Because, sure, when people get killed, they die. But the person in the current setting, who was the freaking assassin, realizes, no body, no dead. I just love this, showing someone being super competent, because it just fits. And just little things like this super amuse me.
Surely you possess his inert cadaver.
Oh, I suppose I don't know. Isn't that okay?
No, you
He
fuck
must
up.
be dead.
Well, I'm convinced. What's our next move then?
And he just went for it.
Simple,
God,
Daddy.
every good thing I just said about him.
Lover, use her noble phantasm to vaporize that brutish Heracles and refill the Grail to our heart's content.
It would mostly work.
The end of this
Not all of
war
it.
is upon us.
No, it's not.
But first,
Where is that lesser Grail?
You checked the lectern.
Yes, I checked the lectern!
Okay, so I actually just watched this. I was like, oh, that's so cool. And then I saw it again because I wanted to go back. I saw it. Is this something that actually happened in the show or not? Because, again, I haven't watched the original. I need to. I didn't realize it would be so much different. And now I'm like, okay, no, it's different. I need to go watch it. Thank you for the bridge for that. I didn't realize it just had the Shield Avalon, because apparently that's what it's called in Fate, right behind Fading Out. That's just such a cool little touch right behind the logo. That's just neat. I like that. Also, relationship goals of the couple. Minus the entire rapey bits.
Oh,
Definitely minus that part in any way, shape, or
fall
form.
asleep?
I know you haven't slept since Saber was taken, but I highly discourage collapsing on the edge of a caster servant's territory.
That sounds
That's fair.
bad.
Hey, did you make this coat?
Yeah, I can make coats, so what? And they're made of cashmere. I can make cashmere. Not a big deal.
You can de-summon Cashmere?
Archer, what's your name?
Are you
Command seal
asking
it.
what I think you're
Command seal it.
asking?
Could you tell me your true name? I never asked properly.
I thought I was Lucifer or Satan or
Actually,
whatever
Satan.
version of the devil you feel like yelling at me.
If the past few days have taught me anything, it's that I can be hard-headed. So I reevaluated some things and realized that the Grail probably can't summon Lucifer. Not normally, anyway.
Okay, that last part's very important because the Grail can summon anything that the Type Moon creators would like to actually have at any moment, shape, or form. Specifically, I mean, it got Gilgamesh. Everything else is kind of lower than that, and I'm including most gods because Gilgamesh is broken as fuck.
Anyways. So...
Is he actually going to say it?
You?
I don't remember.
Bullshit! Sorry.
You don't remember.
I have amnesia, I guess.
Uh-huh. It doesn't even sound convincing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
So when you called your noble phantasms and yelled the name of Khalidbog when fighting Caster and did all your magecraft, that was all amnesia too?
Yep.
Ah, see.
He's so bad at
Caliban.
lying.
So I must be Fergus McRoche. Mystery solved.
Except if that were the case, you'd be the foster father of Cuckoo Lane. who didn't recognize you. So...
Yeah, that's never happened in Fate.
Oh, drat. Looks like we're back at square one. And we almost had it, too.
God damn it, Shiro.
Oh, yeah?
Yes!
She doesn't believe I love this. I wonder how much her variation
Looks like
in
there
the
was a
Abridged
fight
actually
here.
suspects it.
Kirei must be dead.
We can only hope.
Doubt it.
Probably not, though. He's, like, actually one of the toughest people alive.
I know I recommend against this a lot, so don't take it lightly. I think we should carpet bomb the church. If Kirei's gone, we could take out Castor and Kuzuki easily.
And he
that
might
way.
actually
If
remember,
Kirei's
depending on
not
which
gone, we
step
could
he was
take out
before.
Castor, Kuzuki, and Kirei easily that way.
And maybe Gilgamesh. I mean, it
Baber would
wouldn't
get
work, but you could
killed.
try.
Gonna be kinda hard to reunite Shiro and Baber if there's no Baber. Don't you think there, Mr. Memory McNohab?
Reunite them? Tell me you're kidding. We talked about this, Reen!
Because I slept on it and got over being angry and realized something, Archer. I like being around Shiro. You read me?
Reen!
No,
It's the hands, right?
You listen to me.
I love this.
think Shiro's a good person. A dumb person, but
Yes.
a good guy. I trust Shiro Emiya because I know he'd never betray me. He's proven to me I can trust him. In fact, being around him makes me feel grounded and mutually dependent upon. I trust Shiro Emiya!
I honestly can't tell right now if this entire bit is her rubbing it in that she found out who he is, or rubbing in that she's made a decision he doesn't agree with. And I don't actually know which way I would prefer. If she's rubbing in he is not going to get his way by the entire "we don't trust Shiro" thing, she's doing a great job of just rubbing it in, just watching his face go like, I hate everything you're saying right now. But if she's just rubbing, it's like, I figured out who you are, and your amnesia is bullshit. I also love that because it's just such a meta move to just rub in his face and watch him just grind under such a stupid amnesia defense. I love it both ways, and I don't know which one would work better. I mean, a lot of it would depend on the context of what happens next, and we know what happens next because it's still Unlimited Blade Works Abridged, or just Unlimited Blade Works in general. There's certain things that have to happen. And Archer's next development is going to be one. But either way, this sets it up. I just don't know which one will work better. And either way is brilliant. And the thing is, it could be interpreted both ways. Where she means it as just rubbing in his face that she's making a decision that he doesn't agree with, while he's taking it as, oh, you figured out who I am and you're just rubbing in my face right now. Both ways work, though. And that's kind of brilliant writing. Because even if you interpret it one way or the other, both are very effective at getting the exact same message across. But they have completely different meanings, including for her who's talking. Sorry, just things like this, really cool little dialogue bits that have multiple ways of interpretation that are fundamentally accurate in either aspect. As a writing major, this is just geek out moment right here. It's just really well done.
Hey!
Why do you have amnesia?
She just dropped, why do you have amnesia?
Mommy, why is that swordman bleeding so much?
He got
Because he
stabbed.
doesn't have a sense of his own limits and compulsively has to help others, sweetie. Now come along before he offers you candy.
I hope his journey nears its completion.
Why, thank you, random mother and daughter.
Psychoanalyze you in the streets.
Accurately.
Where are they when the sky opens up and hellfire starts pouring out? Not
Nah,
taking orphans out
that's
of fire,
grand order.
that's for sure. Case in point, this town needs a hero.
Does, you're not it.
Okay. Came here to ask the priest for advice. Stumbled onto something way different.
To be completely fair, I think she did a solid for him in this one. Completely unironically, too. Yeah, no. Running into her and running into Kirei. Yeah, no. Medea, whatever, did a solid for Shiro. Massive solid. Huge solid. Hell, even running into Archer alone would be safer. He would just die that way. Kirei, you didn't. No.
Huh? Was that Reen?
Are you going to bore
Oh.
me to death with these meaningless
I mean, I guess it would make sense
Or
to know where
is
she's
telling
at.
stories your only useful
Hey, it's a
skill?
pipe.
I must say, if you're casting a sleep spell, it's starting to work.
Huh? What? She's doing to Tiger Mom.
Tiger Mom?
Dare she try to loot Saber?
Are you bored?
Oh yeah, because it's more like
So
a
sorry.
son-mother relationship
I'm
here
just
than
granting you the final
other
moments
relationship.
deserved by a calf about to be slaughtered. See that? That's the thing you said.
When I said that, I was bluffing. Are you bluffing?
Hey, Archer? You can take out Kuzuki, right?
It should be no problem for a servant to defeat a human. That said,
And while you're taking on Kuzuki, I'll lay a smackdown on our resident witch.
of course. It should
Stupid.
be no problem for a human to defeat a servant. Silly me.
Oh, how sweet this will be. Just the four of us, with Archer announcing himself up front instead of making a sudden mid-scene appearance.
Yep.
I do love it when everything is so predictable.
You just stay comfortable over there, babe.
She poisoned the dress. I'm in constant pain.
Oh, that's actually evil.
I'll put her down, come over there, and suck the poison out of your body myself.
Ah.
Consider it your reward for that crazy magic resistance you have.
If you can kill her, you can do whatever you want. Just get me out of this thing.
Phrasing.
Let's get to it. Time to teach her the meaning of 100% maximum!
What? Oh, she's already gone. What?
Oops. My hand slipped.
That was not the plan!
Oops. My whole body and sword slipped.
Et tu, Archer Tay?
So,
Yep.
compromise though.
I thought you couldn't stand Caster! We talked about this!
I guess I slept on it and got over being angry.
Yep.
Or something like that anyways. Caster!
This is such a dick
I'm not
move.
going to be an easy sale, but I have a couple questions.
I know it's the reason
You
behind at least in
claim
the
that with
original, but
Saber
still a dick
under your
move.
control, you could defeat Berserker, right?
Of course.
No.
I observed a partial deployment of her noble phantasm before. With enough mana, she can obliterate most or all of Berserker's resurrection.
Most
Well,
is accurate.
Then I guess I'm an easy sale after all. I owe you an apology.
Is that bastard betraying Marine?
Yes.
What the fuck, man?
Archer, I can't let you do this. If you turn to her side, I'll use my last command seal to—
Then do it! Don't waste my time trying to intimidate me, girl. If you've got it in you to command me to kill myself, then shut your mouth and put me down! I'm not interested in watching you work up to another smart move, only to back down when the hardest part is in front of you. You can't tolerate me? Fine! Then do it!
This is definitely in response to
That's what I
everything she
thought.
said this episode.
Maybe one day you'll grow up to become a decisive, powerful mage. But right now the difference between us is like night and day.
Oh, God. That line might seem just like a throwaway intimidation, but it also says so much about what's going to happen. One, he knows he's being a dick right now, but he also knows she is acting without full knowledge because he has more knowledge. Because he's freaking Shiro at me from the freaking future. Or possible future, because I don't think he's actually in his timeline. So, future of a different timeline, but still it counts, and he knows what she goes on to become. And this has so much more meaning than what you would normally think. Normally it just sounds like he's just saying, I am so much above you, and you just haven't reached my level yet. But because of who he is and where he's from, he's saying so much more. And it's just layered in there just to say, okay, I know you're going to become great. You will become great. I'm betraying you now because I need to do this. Because you are making choices and then stopping before you carry them out. And by his estimation, she's screwing up because she's stopping. We know more just about that. But still, he's also saying right here, it's not just him trying to intimidate her, it is. But it's also acknowledging she's going to become great and she will survive this. So even though he's betraying her now, he's not going to kill her. He might act like it, but he won't. Also, he has plot reasons. We know that. But still, it just, because when you know who he is, there's layers added onto what he's saying that you don't get otherwise. The fact that the abridged writing carries that through and you see that and you can hear it. And it works on two levels. Both this is just straight intimidation. And then there's a level of, here's what it means if you understand the context, which Rin wouldn't, so she gets none of that. But Shiro would. So he's saying something, at least to himself, because he knows what this actually means. Because he's basically giving himself the out of, I'm going to be that ass, but I'm also going to still respect you because I know who you are. It's such good writing, dear God. The writing in this single episode is... Writing on one level And doing just good writing is hard. Writing on 2 levels and then doing it in multiple scenes so close together. I'm having writing jealousy right now. So much writing jealousy, and it is so freaking earned. We're not even halfway in.
I'm squashing this spider once and for all.
And by that you mean both Shiro and Medea. I still don't know which one it is.
Too rich. Not only did I steal Lover from you, but you're Archer as well? All right. Archer, tell me so that I can trust you.
Oh no.
What is your wish? And what is your
Kill
true
Shiro,
name?
Emiya.
Don't got one, don't know it.
Come again?
He doesn't have a wish, supposedly.
Kill Shiro, Emiya.
He says he has amnesia.
Although that may or may not be shaking.
Pretty stupid, right?
And the Heaven's Viewer version does shake.
Obviously lying.
Pardon my skepticism, but
You're betraying your previous master to side with someone whose methods you can't stand so that you can achieve a non-existent wish?
I could just kill you if you don't like this.
rule breaker.
Yep.
You bitch, I'll murder you!
Later.
The evening bell tolls, young lady. Put up your dainty dukes and prepare for entropy.
Entropy?
Like it's finally time.
Oh, they actually added that in.
I'm gonna prove. Shit, I forgot what doesn't work.
Yeah, also he's really damn good.
Shiro, why did
Later you can chew me out, but right now,
Projection.
hero time.
Hey! Stop making those!
No.
Shiro, come on! You still got a massive
He actually put up a
That was certainly
thing.
fun.
I'm happy to supply more enemies if you want to keep
Honestly,
exhausting yourself.
Yuzuki's probably stronger.
Why don't you set them free for now?
That wasn't our deal.
I have altered the deal. At this point, the only servants not under your control are Lancer and Berserker. Even if they sided with
Gilgamesh.
these two, they wouldn't be any more
I actually
threatening.
completely forgot what
Let
he
these
did during this
children
route.
stew in their regret
Huh.
for having lost their war here, and succumb to despair as they realized they couldn't even help a single person.
Ooh, I like new evil arch.
Again, that entire rant I did about how it has 2 levels, everything he just said about succumbing to despair, I can speak, because you can't save a single person. He's saying it as if to be intimidating and evil. But what he's also doing is completely accurately summarizing every single thing about his character. He's talking about himself because he's talking about Shiro, who is him. He's saying what he went through, but also saying what Shiro's going to go through, which is 2-level writing. I saw in the comments that this is such subtle, just everything subtle flexing from Archer this episode. Oh dear God. I approve. I am really damn good writing.
Sure. Where's this been?
What can I say?
I mean, what do you think Rin had
I
to deal
guess
with?
this is just me freed from a certain ball and chain.
I should have used that first command seal to make you obey everything I said, huh?
Kind of surprised.
Would have been
Honestly,
nice
you
to
probably
have
should
an
have.
obedient servant.
I'm
Yeah, he still
relatively
wouldn't be.
confident literally nothing would have been different.
I'm in a giving mood today.
You two are free to go.
Of course.
Literally
We
nothing would
see
be
you
different.
Again.
You'll be dead.
My thoughts.
Well, technically she already
exactly.
is.
Fine, we're going. I'm disappointed in you, Archer. I finally realized that you aren't Lucifer.
Bruce?
Only to find out you really are the devil.
Oh.
Let's find a hill.
To do what?
I don't know, to bury you on? I figured you seemed so determined to die that we might as well save everyone the trouble and just stick you in the ground!
Well, technically it worked out for
Making
him.
out of hurt.
Yeah! The hurt in my stomach from being slapped across the church basement, the hurt in my pride for having lost Baber and Archer to that Grecian hussy, and the hurt in my heart from some moron trying to... Yeah, let's just find a field!
Gal, why do we need a field?
She just nearly could. Oh, she just included him in that.
I'm going to kill myself and anyone around me!
Okay, let's find a hill.
Yeah, probably a good place to not
All
have
right,
witnesses,
so
victims.
scold away. I know I deserve it.
You're stupid.
Yes.
I am.
You're reckless.
He is.
Yes.
You're dumb.
Seems
Yeah.
stupid, but you got me.
You're stupidless.
Frankly, you're throwing softballs here.
Yeah.
You know, when this all started, I just wanted the cup. And like last war, I bumped into a master by accident and almost took them down, and I was like 6. So like, I thought it'd be kind of easy. It all seemed like fun and games. And then
She did
you
treat it like
happened,
a
and Archer
murder,
kept
death,
telling
kill
me
game.
I had to kill you, and Gah! He's right, isn't he? I can't do anything hard.
Same. I thought I'd have a chance to prove I could be a hero, but like my dad said, it turned out to be complicated.
Oh, God.
And Archer threw a wrench into things with his Hitler talk.
Hitler talk? Oh, yeah.
I
Previous.
know it's not right to try and throw my life away for others, but I just can't accept that it's wrong either.
Even though I tried so hard to make you go away.
Dear God. This right here. This entire scene stands out for me because this is such a turning point moment, and they're handling it beautifully. As they're portraying it, at least right now, they're reflecting on everything they wanted from the first episode, and everything they've realized is there's a term for this in writing. It's the dark night of the soul. There's a few different phrases, and that's the one that just stands out to me. I know it's not even the best one, but it's the one that stands out to me. And it's usually when the character reaches their lowest point. Not the point where they're forced down to it, but the point where they have to confront it. And the fact that they're literally in a dark night, stepping away from each other, like facing away, so they can't confront each other, but just confronting their inner battle while talking about themselves to each other. It works so well because both of them just confessed. Rin wanted to go in as a game, but now she's realizing not a game, and I can't follow through because I don't actually want to do that. And then Shira's like, I want to be the hero, but I can't follow through because I'm just not able to do that. And both of them are facing what they wanted to is not what they can do. And they're literally moving through that. And it's just, the trope works and it fits and they're handling it beautifully. And the fact that she's confessing just to Shiro her own issues is great because, again, this is stuff Archer would have not known in this situation because what he's gone through and what has happened in this Abridged are very different. I'm guessing he's more of the Heaven's Feel route Archer, but still. I love it when someone does writing aspects very well. And I'm geeking out about a lot of this, but it's very geek out worthy because they're just doing good jobs writing this. Whoever did this part of the script and everything prior to it, they're just kicking it out of the ballpark on this one. They're not even hitting it out of the ballpark. They hit the ball and then kicked it on top of that because they did a roundhouse kick out of nowhere. But somehow this is like soccer, baseball. I don't know. I don't do sports. Is that a thing? Maybe. Sure. Whatever. Gah.
Yeah. You didn't account for my million complexes, though.
Yeah.
I'm
Only a million?
irrational, I'm short-sighted.
Yes.
I've got tunnel vision when people are in danger.
Oh, yes.
I'm in love.
Oddly enough, you held back there in the last one.
Whoa, hold on! Stop the confession train! In love with who? What? Baber? Sakura? Archer? Because if it's Archer, I got some really awkward news.
Oh my God! No!
Self-cessed.
No! I like.
And it's a
you.
time.
I like you. Was this a bad time?
Yes,
Back on the
but also not the
rooftop,
worst.
You yelled that you liked me.
And also, fuck you, anyways! Which still stands!
I thought you knew.
Phrasing. Or accurate phrasing. I don't know.
Can I rewind by 20 seconds, please? I think I've misread what's going on here.
I've tried to kill you twice!
He has a
Led
type,
trap that
and you
lost
just
your servant
made
and
it.
berated you since we started working together. Why in the world would you...
Okay, so here's the thing about
Masochism?
love. You ready for this? It's kind of stupid. Like, really stupid.
Oh, no.
I'm also pretty stupid.
Yes.
So I'm kind of just steering into it at this point. Besides, you're a hard worker. You're endlessly passionate.
Oh.
You call me out on my nonsense, which
Is the blush getting
something
bigger?
I probably need. Besides, who doesn't want a woman who can kick their ass?
Yeah.
And this might sound weird or rude, because
He's actually being smooth.
Probably sounds more suave in my head. But you have an ass that countries would go to war over. Like, oh my God, it's just, ugh. Get out of here with that thing. If Helen of Troy were a butt, that's where she'd be. 100% maximum no chill? More like 100% maximum thick.
Damn.
Too much?
Yes.
I just stopped talking.
Yes.
I assumed you weren't done.
Oh, I could go on. You can see that thing from space. Thigh gap
Okay,
and
now
all.
you're going too far.
If the human race could mathematically calculate an equation for bliss, it'd be eyes over that booty equals...
Crazy thing is, he's actually being
I've been
smooth.
confessed to by a lot of guys
In his
and
own
my
way.
fair share of girls, but I think that might be the best one I've heard.
God damn.
I guess I give up.
And that's how the Dark
You
Knight of
win.
the Soul ends.
I win?
By moving
Yeah.
forward.
You beat me. Shiro Emiya, you have defeated Rin Tosaka thoroughly and completely.
I wasn't
I'm
expecting
not
this to
gonna
go
let
so
you kill
wholesome.
yourself. You got that? I called dibs, remember? You're mine. No pink or purple-haired bitch from ancient Greece gets you. You're property of Rin Tosaka as of this moment.
So you're okay with unlimited comments about your butt?
Bitch, I know what I got. You go hard.
Phrasing.
This place. I've opened every cask, flipped every table, drained the many bottles of wine, and I don't even want to know what the priest was doing with that room full of emaciated orphans. Just where is the lesser grail?
Okay, yeah, she found the orphan room. Yeah, that's still a thing. I was kind of hoping they would forget about that one. Also, I love the fact that they just had all the bottles of wine, which probably came from Gilgamesh's stash. No, actually, he would have just kept them himself. That's probably Kirei's stash. I'm okay with that being destroyed then. But sorry, that last scene. I didn't want to interrupt because it was just so damn touching. I wasn't expecting them to actually go that far because a lot of the times now they've actually eschewed the romantic angle. For example, the entire Shiro Saber thing. Maybe it's just because of the route, and I know this is one of the routes where that actually could be a thing. They just kind of skipped over that. It's like, okay, now there's another Tiger Mom aspect, which is like, you know what? Cool. That actually kind of fits for them. It actually fits very well. In fact, I'm a little surprised Fate has never actually gone that route in any of its other material officially. I just realized that now, huh? But just they did the Dark Knight of the Soul perfectly. They did them hitting their lowest point. They had them confess to their problems. They had them actually face what was wrong with themselves and some of their own personal issues and own up to it and then find a way to move forward that was different from how they wanted. That's just good writing. That's just really damn good writing. I know I've already said that multiple times. I've even commented on that specific scene, but they're calling it, you can't see, you can see that thing from space. God damn. Also, I think every single person when they went there, they went for that meme. You know the one. It's Ren bending over, look, and then Saber's right under going, get me my dick. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, there's just so much good writing in this episode.
The Lesser Grail is in Iliasville von Einsberg.
Yeah.
The master
Future
of
knowledge.
Berserker.
The same. After the Second Holy Grail War, certain rules were revisited
Technically,
and enforced
also
due
Sakura,
to
but that's a different
certain
one.
killing spree.
Which he wouldn't
In
know about
particular,
because he's from the Fate
Einsbergs observed
route.
that the Grail needed to be better protected so its vessel wouldn't be stolen. From the Third War and forward, they offered up homunculi to serve as the vessel for the Lesser Grail, until 4 or 5 servants die total. Iliasville will remain active and pre-programmed to protect the ritual against sabotage.
You are just a wellspring of information. Does Reen also know this?
Nope.
Nah, she rarely ever asked my opinion on anything, and when it was offered, generally ignored it. If we'd acted as I saw fit, I'm confident that you, Shiro, Saber, and Assassin would all be gone.
Goodness. I think I believe you.
Why don't
Yeah,
you
future knowledge is a
incentivize me
bitch.
to be helpful in the
Future
future,
knowledge and
Master?
power are
Tell me a bit
pretty damn
about
good.
yourself. Soichiro Kuzuki is not a mage, just a lethal weapon. Whatever happened to your
Who can be
original
enchanted to fight on
master?
mage level.
Did you eat him? You ate him, didn't you?
Do you want the short version or the long
Technically,
version?
probably yes.
Abridge it for me.
I was summoned, then he
Abridge it,
mocked
really?
and slapped me, so I burned his lab and freed his orphans.
Okay, I changed my mind and freed his orphans. I want the long version.
All right, well, buckle in. I'll try to hit the important beats.
Lab? Oh, yeah, her original summoner was a rapist, right? Yeah.
Welcome, Medea, Princess of Colchis. We are competing in a Holy Grail War. Are you familiar with the concept?
Oh, this is where this guy comes from.
Grail War, Killy Death Ritual. You do speak Japanese, don't you?
I do, Master. I am pleased to form my contract.
All right, that's about enough small talk, I think. Let's get...
I just realized who he looks like. And considering this is probably intentional, that looks a lot like a certain someone who she can't stand. Goddamn, Jason. Oh, yeah, no. Even if he wasn't literally everything she hated, he... Yeah, wow. This is one of those things where I saw his face because of Fate Grand Order. I really need to watch the original content, and this Abridged is just forcing that home. I need to go see that! Even more than Heaven's Feel, which I'm holding off on until it's complete, because I know it'll be torture to not watch them all back to back. Even though I know how it ends, because of course it's been out. I just, wow. I love how he's like, yes, I am very smooth at I do the talking. Well, his dialogue is well done because it looks like he's intentionally sounding off, making him just sound creepier and off-putting because he's not used to it. But it's like, I am usually very smooth and I have money to make people do what I want, and probably other reasons. Yeah, let's throw it out there. I like how his dialogue is stilted because it makes him seem awkward and just kind of more than, everything else.
Get down to summoning that dragon.
Dragon?
Dragon.
You know the one. Whip out the fleece, throw it on the floor, and summon up that Colchis dragon. Baby, you know you want to. This room's big enough for that dragon, right? I don't know the size.
I'm sorry, Master, but I don't have the means to make use of the Argon coin as a noble phantasm.
Oh.
Oh, you hear that, girls? Can't even summon a dragon.
What was sacrificed for her?
Princess, you are on the
He has a laugh track.
to Slap City.
Dude, you an idiot!
Ha yeah! See this shit? State-of-the-art modern magecraft, baby. Orphans go in, ether crystals come out. Ever heard of the Tosaka jewel magic? Get ready for that to be a thing of the past. Time for a demonstration!
That's the result of, 6 human lives?
Crazy, right? Doesn't that get you in the mood to summon a phantasmal beast of the winged draconian variety? This shit is top-notch material.
I hadn't caught up to Unlimited Blade Works, the actual anime. I was unaware of this scene. I'm looking forward to her ending him. Wow, and I thought Airier was just fucked up. I didn't realize he was apparently being the nicer of the two people. And they really titled this segment "Top Notch Orphan Stock." Oh dear God. I just skip to him dying.
We won't be needing any of that high-level magecraft of yours. You read me? I mean, look at this thing. And look at all those orphans.
They literally have them hanging.
Right there. Tosaka? More like toe suck my dick. Ick. What is that thing?
This? It's the residual mana in and around this lifeless kiln.
Impossible!
Sorry to cut in, but he summoned a caster, got upset when his non-rider servant wasn't able to summon a dragon that their legend never actually mentioned them summoning or controlling, then got upset when you, a caster, could perform magecraft better than he could.
Yes! He seemed rather shocked that I, Princess Medea, was able to do the thing I was summoned because I can do.
I'm starting to see why he's not around anymore.
Oddly, no, you don't.
Did you eat him?
I assume you mean his soul? I'll rush to the point. He
Thank
got
God.
Scared, slapped me, did something at the church with a letter, as I recently found out.
He survived that long?
Lab, freed myself with Rule Breaker,
Good.
freed the orphans, and then when he got mad, I trapped him in a nightmarish labyrinth within his mind, while his body burned to a crisp.
And
Completely
then you
justified.
ate his soul.
I may have desperately needed mana without a master, but there's no way I was consuming that man's essence. I don't put things in my mouth if I don't know where they've been.
Seems like a waste.
Oh, and then
Coming from
the good
you?
part happened.
Wait, you're not done?
There I lay, without mana upon the ground, rain beating down on my body as life slipped away, and an angel appeared suddenly to rescue me.
And he was dramatic enough to get her
He
attention.
took me to his temple, for he was a man of
And not a pretty
discipline and
boy.
spirituality. I said to
Really?
him weakly,
Wait, he is?
"Oh, sir, you need not take pity upon this poor malcontent. I am but a humble girl, trying to find her way in this crazy, topsy-turvy world."
Why do I feel like this is a reference to some
And
kind of
he
music
gave
line?
me a loving look and said, "Madam, sweet mistreated soul, I shall aid you however I may.
It's
that
so
you may
weird hearing
find a
her voice come out of
spark
his mouth.
happiness until the end of my days."
Also, he probably did actually say that.
That's totally how Kuzuki talks.
Yeah, it kind of
And
is.
then I extracted mana from him, and our beautiful relationship began.
So, tell me, when you extracted mana,
Orally.
did you go the blood route? Or the berry white route?
Good sir! How dare you imply that I, a refined princess and reserved lady, totally got the pounding I so thoroughly deserved after dealing with that disgusting
God damn!
Etrum.
I'm sorry. It's not even what she's saying. It's what she's saying with the super smug smile. It's one of the reasons I actually really like her character. I'm surprised they didn't immediately say, "Okay, you saw me, now you die." That's a surprise. I honestly thought they would skip to that, because I'm pretty sure that's actually what happened in the original canon and before they went to the more expanded Unlimited Blade Works version. I really need to watch this. Like, I was like, okay, it's more or less close enough to same. It's like, no, it's not, and all this is new, and I want to see it, and I think before whatever episode 9 is, I just need to go watch everything.
What kind of name is that? Etrum. What is he? A house?
Gotta love mana transfers.
Yep.
Blood's efficient, and souls are sweet. But when you need to
Wait,
give
he
a
just-
servant mana in a hurry, nothing seems to beat bang.
I just gotta love mana transfers. Because, yeah. In the Fate route, this would have been about where he's, yeah. If the entire principle that this archer is basically Shiro from the Fate route, his experience with mana transfers would be right if they fled from Ilya and he and Rin and Saber mana transferred. And just, and that's just a little reference. And I almost missed that one.
Get out.
Such good dialogue. God.
Come to kill me?
Whoa now. I used the door so you knew I wasn't trying to kill you.
Yeah, he could go through
I
it.
can walk through walls.
Apologies. I assume everyone who enters a room alone with me is there to kill me.
Even students.
Yes. The first student to come to class every day is rather terrifying. It was usually Emiya or Tosaka, funny enough. Perhaps it's destiny they are now my enemy.
Ah, funny. So, I was just talking to Castor about her past master. And it got me
Yeah.
thinking. You seem like a man with a story. What would it take to get you to spill the narrative beans?
Why does he want
Why
that?
the interest in our past?
Yeah.
Let's just say I'm sating some old curiosities.
Because he never found out the first time around.
Prepare yourself for a riveting story, then. A dip into a dark pool so deep, you make it.
Please change him so he's just
You're
like
getting
that.
me all excited over here.
You see, my story starts like most. I was born at a young age.
Ooh, spider.
And soon after, grew with age. I was part of an assassin organization.
Okay, he's
that
going with
trained
it.
me to be a lethal weapon. I met a teacher in an elevator one time and reactively snapped his neck.
Duh.
As his life slipped away, that's when I learned I didn't like people entering rooms alone with me. I thought it would be very secret agent of me to take his name and job. So I became Kazuki Yamashiro in that.
Pretty sure that's canon as well.
I was deployed soon after to Fuyuki, where I took on his role. But since I had no teaching skills, I just spoke like I was a teacher. until they gave me a job as a drama teacher.
Oh my god,
So
yes.
the way you talk.
The funny part is, that's actually not even a bad way to go about it. The drama teacher part, I love that. It's actually the perfect thing for it.
Talk at school is. That's how you think people talk. That's you blending in.
It took me 4 years to realize people didn't talk that way. But by that point, that was my thing. I was the scary drama guy.
It took him 4 years. So for the first 4 years, that was unironic. But that means right now, and every single step of the way in the Abridged, that's just him doing a bit because he just does and it's his thing. I think I like him even more because of that.
I steered into it.
Yeah!
Why were you deployed to the school, Mr. Yama? Kuzuki.
You're not going to believe this. There was a high-ranking target with mafia connections I was sent to observe.
Yeah.
Someone linked to a famous mage killer, a renowned
linked
swordsman,
to?
kendo practitioner, and well-connected wellspring of youth and energy.
Taiga? You were sent to kill Taiga
Oh.
Fujimura. You, an assassin trained to such a degree that you
Taiga?
can fight servants under the right conditions. Arguably one of the
Why
most
didn't he?
dangerous people on the planet among non-mages. Were sent to kill Taiga Fujimura?
It may seem silly.
And considering who her grandpa is,
she's
actually makes
dangerous.
sense.
There's no lie here.
But why didn't he?
My superiors claimed that if she were dropped on a third world country, aimed to destroy them, she would kill 1/3, inspire 1/3, and teach the other third math.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Math is dangerous in the wrong hands.
Yes.
I see.
Unironically, yes
then
it
you
is.
got involved with Castor, and now you're involved in a holy grail
How come
war.
Taiga's still alive,
Why's
though?
that?
I suppose I might have some attraction to this objective mechanical competition. It is thoughtless. I do not believe in good or evil, right or wrong. So to fight a
Also,
this battle,
hot
You've got a
girl.
crush on Medea.
what's this now? Sorry.
You
wanna
broke
get your
character.
smooch on with the pointy-eared foreign exchange student.
Yes.
Come on, we're both guys. Tell me I'm wrong.
No.
Well, I think it's more complicated than.
His voice even changed.
I heard you already got it on with her once, you dog.
Only once?
She needed mana.
Yeah, she did.
This is inappropriate.
Yep, totally. Lucky for me, we don't have an HR manager for me to get reported to. Castor saw to that.
You sure you're not here to kill me? Because I'm feeling very attacked right now.
Yes.
For me to blow your mind.
She already
You're
did.
The manic pixie dream girl.
What?
You can't be saying that Medea is a.
You are a manic pixie dream girl.
What?
Medea unknowingly needs you to help push her pursuit of her own happiness. And in doing so, you enable her to not graduate beyond her own immaturities and biases. You abandoned your own pursuit of happiness, so
Manic pixie
she
dream
could
girl?
be happy. You may not be manic. You may not be a pixie.
Or a
you may not
girl.
Be a girl.
Or a dream.
But you, Soichiro Kuzuki, are a manic pixie dream girl in a suit and dress shoes.
Wow.
Okay, I'm going to actually just lose points on this one. I've heard the term Manic Pixie Dream Girl. I don't think I've ever looked it up. And I honestly feel a bit bad about that because I've been going off on all the great usage of just tropes here. And I know this is a trope, and I'm just pulling a blank. I actually just feel really bad about the fact that I'm missing on this one. Also, this guy. Manic Pixie Dream Girl. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Also, I would say Archer's entire estimation of their relationship is a little off just because they're actually kind of a good fit together. Mostly because her previous was Jason. Yeah. Canon mythology in real life. Jason's a dick. In Fate, that didn't change. Yeah.
I think I need to go outside.
That's the appropriate response to that.
I am a manic pixie dream girl.
Yep.
Phrases I never thought I wanted to hear, but now I
Kate
do.
Winslet.
This is the most alive I've ever felt.
That is upsetting.
Yes.
And around the trunk, and the wrap goes into the
How many
hole.
bandages did he have?
There! I may not be Curie, but I can tie a bandage like no one's business.
You did replace my whole heart using that pendant that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, that took 10 actual years of mana and could have been used like a small-scale noble phantasm.
No, I mean, you're alive because of that,
Talk
so
about
he
that
paid it
wasteful
back.
night ever again.
You got it. Hey, do we have to do nicknames?
Until Castor and Kuzuki are out of our lives, I don't even want to think about nicknames. Speaking of, I think it's
She's gonna
time
come up
we
with them
focus
first.
on what we're gonna do about them.
Yeah. Our only option is a sneak attack or something, right?
Oddly
Good
enough,
idea,
they
good
probably could just be left
idea.
alone, but that's with outside
Counter
knowledge.
idea. Tomorrow we're gonna head to the Ironsburn Castle.
Oh yeah, of course. Why though?
'Cause we need Berserker.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
Berserker. The one who tried to kill us in the streets and Archer nuked and whose master
Oh,
to make little mini mages
yeah.
to a standstill. And
That's
who
what
put me in
happened
the
to her
street
in
that
this
first night.
one.
Yeah. We're gonna go ask for their help.
Of course.
I forgot earlier what happened to Ilya and Gilgamesh. I just remembered. Oh, God! Episode 9 is going to hurt. Unless they just show it right now.
Hey, Rian. Sorry for the outburst, but I thought I was the suicidal one.
Justifiable!
Welcome to Season 2.
Kazuki is a manic pixie dream girl, and he's okay with this fact. And then they even had him, in a very straight voice, say that. You know, it's just the little things that are the gifts that you really enjoy in life. And this is one of them. I never saw that coming. And I still need to go look up what a manic pixie dream girl is as a trope, which will probably lead me to go to tvtropes.com, and then I'll lose a couple days because I just do that every goddamn time. Yeah, there's been multiple nights where I didn't sleep because I just got on that site and it's like, yep, no, you don't have consciousness anymore. Yeah, that's the thing. I love that. This entire episode is not just a flex on Archer's part. This is whoever wrote all the goddamn lines for Archer pulling a freaking Nux Taku and flexing on every goddamn viewer. And it's beautiful. Archer had the best lines. Every single thing he said was so great and layered with just intensity. And even that little bit right at the end where he's talking to Kazuki and his entire bit is like, I'm just answering some old questions. That right there is confirmation that I'm not even misreading it because he's flat out admitting, I remember, because it's his old questions that he never figured out in his first time around during the Fate route, which is what I'm assuming this one's for. It's not entirely sure, not clarified, but what I think. It's that, because the old questions are from what he didn't know, because it never really came up in the Fate route. So he's getting that. And then you just... I love this. It's great writing. It's so multi-layered, so it's what he's saying to the person. It's what he wants people to intercept when they overhear it, and what it means to him, and only him, because he's the only person with full context to understand what it means. It's so damn well written. God damn. Whoever did the script for this, actually, I'm just going to look it up right now. I need to give credit, because that is so freaking accomplished. Yeah. Written by Logan Laidlaw. Okay, so yeah, no. Logan, the guy who's previously was Blazing Asher Crow and now his channel is Project Mouthful. Dear God, Logan. Fuck yes! As someone who has a freaking master's in writing, and specifically fiction, this is good! I approve. I like this. This is great. This is just really damn good. I love this. This is some of the best writing I've seen in general. It's just good. There's pithy lines that are funny, but they're better if you understand the context. And even if you don't, they're good. Writing jealousy. So much right now. This is just good. Oh. basically what I'm saying is if you haven't already, there's a link below to the original video. You should definitely hit it up because there's things I missed. And I'm going to go rewatch them because I know there's things I missed because it's me. I'm an idiot. I miss things. And I want to go see them because I know they're going to be good because every other damn thing was amazing. I love this abridged. This is such a damn good episode. It's complex. It has multiple layers. It has double speak and triple speak moments that make sense in multiple contexts and fit. High budget movies barely even touch on that in less enjoyable ways. This is just good. And more than anything else, it inspired me to go and get the original show so I can just watch it because I didn't realize how different it was from what I already knew about the shows. I didn't watch because I was like, it's Unlimited Blade Works. I know what's going to happen. No, I did not. And this pointed it out. I need to go fix that. Just go watch the original. It's linked below. It's awesome. You guys know it's awesome. If you haven't already, go just comment and say, Airier said you're awesome. And I'm here to say, yes, you are awesome because you're awesome because this is awesome. Because it's awesome. Enough said. Do that. And once you're done, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and then hit up Discord so you actually get notifications whenever things go live like this. And more importantly, because people tell me whenever things go up like this, which I would have missed if people hadn't told me on my Discord. So for everyone who mentioned this is a thing, and everyone who commented this is a thing, thank you, because missing this would have hurt in hindsight. But I didn't because I watched it right away, and I'm very much glad with that. Sorry, I'm super hyped on coffee, and this, which is awesome, and I'm completely okay with it. That said, my coworkers later today when I go to work are going to be like, oh dear God, he's on sugar again. I'm actually not. I drink my coffee black, but that's probably worse because there's even more caffeine. I'm very hyper right now. I would realize that. And I just woke up my wife, apparently, because she was sleeping and I was being very loud, and I'm now going to die horribly. Yeah, I walked into that one. Oops. So all the same, for everyone watching, thanks. Don't forget to, again, I know I've said it multiple times, hit the original. Then like, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll see you guys later. Adios.